The Arrival Part 2. As I settled my belongings on the ship, eating soup, looking at the only picture of my family, I miss them very both. The water is very still, the ocean is very quiet. I look out the window, it's very overcast, very dark, and it looks like a storm could be approaching. As we continue on the ship, I walk to the top. It is very crowded. Many immigrants, many people looking for new starts. Not many people look happy. I can see people stare at me as I write in my diary, recording all of my thoughts while at sea. I create a paper bird, the same one that I gave my daughter, because it reminds me of her. I begin to see the birds flying over the air. We must be getting close to the land. We have reached the new city. It is very beautiful and everything is big, bright, and bold.
Ding 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 ding.
I grab my stuff. We are finally here. Everyone starts to get off the ship. There's long lines waiting because there is a certain procedure that you must go for the new city. The new city is very nice, but it is very different. I approach a man at a desk. He asks me all my personal information. He writes it down and gives me a stamp to wear on my jacket. He also checks my hearing and my throat and my heart. They also made me say their constitution, I guess. And I say it and I swear it, and I'm now one of them. They're asking me other questions now about myself, criminal backgrounds, stuff like that.
Who are you? Where are you from? Where's your family?
Who's your family? I show them the picture and that I'm kindly just looking for a new start to my life to help my daughter. Going through old mail, I begin typing. I'm getting ready to send something. I find a quick post-it note of my picture and begin typing. I light up a cigarette because I begin to get a little stressed. It usually calms me down. I have completed my letter, got it sealed, I'm ready to go. Ready to go, put it in my jacket, I'm ready to catch a taxi. While in the taxi, I get a pretty good look at the city and a very beautiful statue of a dove holding an egg. As I get out the taxi, I see the little critters walking around. They're very different, but they are harmless, very cute. I'm walking through the city. I have no idea where I'm going. Everything is so different. As I enter into the inner city, things start to look a little more modern. Young boy with a sign, lady selling a cap, people getting a haircut, people playing music on the side of the street, and people selling watermelons at the market. It's him getting a look at everyone's activity. It's getting kind of late, and I must be going. I'm walking around, but it is kind of hard to find where I'm going. A wind blows. Gust blows right off my hat right off of my head. I look down to pick up my hat. There's a pattern written on the floor. I don't know what it means, so I write it down in my book. A guy stops me and he asks me, "Who are you? How can I help you? Can I help you? What are you looking for? What are you writing?" I show him simply that I'm just here in a new city looking for a new life, trying to understand things. He offers me to follow him because he can help. So I follow him, and I notice his strange pet in the background. He offers me to stay in a room. I walk in and check things out. Doesn't look too bad. There's a woman in there. She's also reading a book. Maybe she can help me. She can. I hand her some money. She's accepting it. So she's helping me. She's answering what the pattern on the floor means. She gives me a key to my own personal room upstairs. I walk up the stairs, put the key in, and walk in to observe the room. Set my hat down, check everything out, look out the window, make sure everything works. The water knob is a little sturdy and jammed, so I pull it. The water splashes into my face. That can't be good. I hear something coming from a vase. I lift up the top. Frightens me at first, but then I see it's harmless. It walks out and climbs into the attic. I go after. I grab my briefcase, bring it up into my room. I guess this is my new pet, I guess. I'll call him Nibbles. I unpack my things. I have a little play table dinner with my wife and my daughter. I miss them very much. Noticing that I'm so far away from home, I wonder how they are. There's a note. I unfold it. Turns out it's not a note, another picture of them. I nail holes into the wall, hang up my pictures, and I begin to lay down, to sit and think about my wife and my daughter, wondering how they are, what they're doing, and if they're okay, and if they miss me or not. My first day in a new city, and it isn't that bad. Everything's much different, and I'm very lost here. Very much like a stranger in a village in this case. But it's only day one, and I have to stay here if I truly want to help my family. The end of part 2. Keep it real.
Turn the lights off in this place, and she shines just like a star.